Leonardo uses various types of tratteggio or line. Sometimes he uses silver point, sometimes he uses charcoal, and probably even lead. I mean, really lead, you know. But let's look how, in general, there is one type of tratteggio uses, right? So one type, I'm going to use this pencil here to show it a little bit more, differentiating it from that, right? So imagine that you have, this could be seen as a cylindrical volume, right? So let's synthesize this as a cylinder, and let's see how I want to create a sense of volume, because that's what Leonardo was saying. The lines of the tratteggio were not just, you know, coming out and so help me God, I hope I get it right. No, they were systematically applied. So now if I look at the cylinder like this, right, I see how there is clearly a volume to describe. So as you see clearly in some of his drawing, he will start with a tratteggio going this way, right? Typically, this is across the form, right? So if the form goes this way, you go across the form. Then you imagine that instead of having a circle, you have a series of planes, right? So what you are describing, what he was describing with this, was a series of planes, right? So you have this, and then you have this, and you have this, right? And you have that. So now, instead of having them straight, we could already kind of give them a curve, a little curvature, right? Here. Here. And then more, right? And then more, right? So now what I'm doing is I am when I start blocking in the tratteggio, the lines, I'm thinking about what are the volumetric characteristics of that, because I want to try to replicate them. So in my head, I have an idea of how, for example, the volume of the, let me get it bigger so you can see a little bit better, right? The volumes of, let's say, of the adductors are to be oriented. So Leonardo was left-handed, so his lines are coming from this way, but I'm right-handed, so my line is going to come from this way, but the principle is the same, right? So in here, you see how I could do this, right? Here. And then from here, I change direction here, right? And then again, right? So in this case, you see how I went all over with the tratteggio, all over, because I wanted that to be darker. So when I put an extra layer of lines, in the previous one, I also obtained a sense of value, darker.